This might look exactly the same as it did last week to you, however, it's not. So that crate's empty. I put loads more lovely frames outside on the stoop with a free sign, and that's going really well. I bumped into a chap called Danny, who I now call Dinosaur Danny, because he was walking by and he said, "Oh, are you the person that's putting all the free stuff out?" I took a couple of bits, thanks very much. I said, "Yes, it's me, how are you? Have some more." And we got chatting, and I was, trying to palm off things from the boot, and he told me that he has this incredible backyard that he's done out like a sort of dinosaur paradise. And I said, "Oh my God, like a Jurassic little dinosaur escape room." And he said, "Yeah, that's exactly what it's like." And he's done it for his grandchildren. And we were chatting for ages. So I palmed off this vintage King Kong head pencil sharpener that I had onto him, and some wooden candlesticks that were crocodiled. I just kept shoving more and more stuff in his arms. And he already had a carrier bag that he'd been and got from the charity shop. And when I looked down at the bag after the end of our conversation, after all the stuff I'd managed to sort of force upon him, there was a plastic dinosaur tail sticking out of the bag. So he was really, really, truly Dinosaur Danny. He was just building an epic, ever-growing dinosaur sanctuary in his backyard for his grandkids. And he kept saying, "Come round," but I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I brought down all the glass from last time, from the glass collection, and I've put it on the table. That still needs sorting, and I've got a few boxes to get rid of. Yeah, so outside we go. Right, this sun is a major inspiration. It's absolutely glorious. It's the first one of the year. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but while it's out, I'm going to abuse and use it. Or use it and abuse it. So for reference, there it is, the big blue coffin. What I'm going to try and do is make it visually clear, obvious that it's much smaller. So here I go, I'm going in, I'm going under. Wish me luck. Oh, hello. Oh God, there's just things everywhere. I can't even take the top falling off without finding another thing. Look at that horror story. These are the little trees that I bought as a gift for my friend. Obviously for Christmas, but I couldn't give them to her because I got COVID. And, well, no. But look, here are the little fluffy buds of life coming up. They're getting bigger, they're getting better. So what I might do is cut the bottom bits off. But this Christmas tree is going to continue to give me the absolute fear. Look. I don't know why. Let me see. I don't know. Come on. Look. Those look like new buds to me. But oh Lord. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. Oh, there's that plate. Oh my God, there's more art glass. Oh no. Right, I'm just stood here standing stuck because these are sort of, this is like limbo, this is purgatory. I can see things that I wanted to keep have gotten ruined in the sort of the cold and the damp and the rain, which I take full blame for. But right, I'm going to do a little haul, and it's stuff that I thought I wanted. I prefer it when it's just towels and duvet covers. So I did absolutely love that. It's a 1980s aristocrat plate, just decorative obviously, but isn't that amazing? I would keep it if I had a set, but I still kind of love it. Got it at the car boot sale, 50p I think it was, and it's even signed. I'm a bit stuck with that. Kind of love it. Also I love this, got this at the car boot sale. It's I think it's a vintage souvenir piece, and it's got that Aztec, oh excuse you, it's got that Aztec sort of alien man design, you know, outer space cosmic geezer. And it's signed on the back. Tala Nosotros, Chile. Oh, it's from Chile. Oh, I'm trying to get hold of a friend in Chile who I haven't heard from since the fires. She hasn't replied to an email, and I hope she's okay. So I'm just sending out messages to the universe. Please let her be okay. And get in touch. Yeah, love these little fellas. Bought these at an antique centre. There's two. There's mum and baby. There's mum and baby. Bub. They're cute. I'm going to have to keep them, I think. So they're sand cast, which I learnt what that meant. So they actually pour the molten brass, or the metal, into a sand mould made of sand, and it gives the most fantastic texture. I think these are vintage, possibly antique, but they are, I think, sort of, not replicas, but, you know, a modern version of an ancient art form, an ancient craft. And for ages I thought they were llamas, but apparently they're donkeys. So love them, keeping them. Put these up here so get a bit of a haul going. Looks a bit better than the blue tarpaulin. What else? Oh, I don't know. I'm scared that there are outdoor creatures in here. That, you know, things have sort of, somewhere nice and cosy, lots of nooks to live in since I've put it out here. I don't know what's in there. I'm scared that something's gonna I don't know, come out like an alien. I'm more frightened of the little things. Don't start me on the slugs. Oh god, this blooming elephant. Oh dear me. I've had it for so long. No, I'm gonna sell that. Or give it away. I'm not selling anything. It's stuck in me like muscle memory. It's a really fancy one. What's the make? It's hang on. Look at the donkeys. Maruri masterpiece. Maruri masterpiece. There you go. Baby elephant. Cute as can be. Look at that face. I might give it away as a gift to a friend. I don't know what to do. I don't know if they want it. Do they want it? See, darn it, look what I've ruined. That's okay, but I did buy this box, and that's that. Ruined. Mould. Mould is what started it, or the worry of mould is what started it. The whole checkout. I wonder if I can save this. Don't know. Why am I trying to save a cardboard box? Because it's got Prada on it. I don't know. Bin. Hang on. This is getting a bit wandering. Okay, this is probably ruined too. This is a vintage Estee Lauder Lucidity Loose Powder. Poudre. Well, it's dry actually. I mean, it'd be good as a prop. There's no powder left in it. I'll keep that. Oh god. No, I won't. Hang on, I'm going to get a grip. Or a cup of tea. Hang on. I made a discovery. The powder is still in it. And, I mean, I would never use it. But it smells like... Oh god, it smells incredible. It smells like an extremely wealthy, beautiful woman in the 1980s. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know what the scent is, but it's not harsh. It's extremely delicate. Very, very sort of lightly floral, but not high notes. Sort of low notes. I'm going to have another sniff. Okay, I've had a good long deep sniff. And it's like a sort of high-end swimming pool in a luxury villa in either sort of Malibu or Italy. It's like that, but it's so subtle. It's a very subtle swimming pool scent. There you go. I can't throw it away now. I gave away so much of this stuff. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is brass bamboo cutlery, and it's old stamped S Thailand. and I don't think it's a full set, but it's still really quite beautiful. There's a big, oops, there's a big pickle fork in there. Also, I think it's probably part of the same company, but not from that set. I'm pretty convinced, as I recall, it's not a full set. I might have done something with it if it was. I don't know. Oh, what should I do? Just please leave a comment. Tell me what to do. Should I just give all this stuff away? Because I've found it all, thrifting. Should I just give it back? Is that what the universe wants? Is that how it works? Because it's completely holding me back. It's a burden. But also, it's beautiful. Ugh! I've come to that point. I put it there. Right, this is a box. It's an empty box, and it would have held tweed, perfume, and sort of gift accessories, little things. And it does look nice, and it's really nice and clean, and it's in good condition. So what I might do is fill that with the jewels. And see, I'm just constantly planning on selling things, and I don't want shit in hell. Right, I think I've made a step forward. I've taken a step forward. I'm going to keep all the glasses. I'm going to find the pair in there that I want to actually wear, and I think it's these ones. And I'm going to get to the opticians, and I'm going to go and get my eyes tested and sort myself out with my glasses, because all mine are scratched. And also, there's some really nice designer ones in here, vintage, that I need to sell as a batch. I'm definitely going to do that, because they will fit inside a Whiskas cat food box, and I can just do that relatively simply, or just put them up for sale and then put them in the box, have them all packed already and stored, and if they ever sell, they're ready to go. Because that's the thing that really was sort of holding me back and just doing my head in, was the time it was taking me to find stuff and pack it and ship it and all that kind of stuff. It was ridiculous. 2 days sometimes for one tiny brooch. That was one of the turning points. I'm going to do a big chat where I explain all the reasons for getting to this point of complete purge, and that's basically one of the many. So I'm going to chuck that. I'm going to give these away. I'm going to give this away. Keep these. Present. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So I'm going to store the glasses in there. I've managed to rescue 2 Prada boxes, hard boxes, which are in perfect condition, and a vintage Jaeger one that needs a bit of a clean, but it's good. And we'll cook them with gas. Darn it. I'm really sad about this. Well, I'm not really sad. It doesn't really matter. But I really was hoping that I'd put this in a dry box, but I've just shoved it down the side of a bag that somehow got wet. I wonder if I try the mold killer on it. It might rescue it, because this is suede, but it's a vintage Topshop jeweled belt. Doesn't really matter. I don't know if I want to spend any more of my life on it, but I might give it a go because it's funky. I'm a little bit proud of myself, because I thought I might have just, completely sacrificed some really nice things. But that is my original Lansky Brothers Elvis country western shirt that I bought in Memphis, or was it Nashville? Anyway, when I went to Graceland, and that's my original 70s Elvis t-shirt that has seen some action. This shirt is the one that it blew into me when I was living in Islington, and I was walking down Camden Passage, and I wasn't very happy with my life, really. I was working on a television show that was absolutely terrible, and I just thought, I'm going out for a walk. Walked down Camden Passage, which has a sort of market, a mixed market in Islington, and this literally blew at me in a gust of wind. It's not the first time Elvis has blown things at me in a gust of wind. So I thought, that's a sign. Fucked off to Las Vegas on my own. That was the first time. I was very young. I was about 24, something like that. And there was no Google, there were no phones, there was no culture of young women fucking off on their own. Well, I'm sure many did, but there wasn't a sort of, a normal thing to do. And there's also my Elvis Graceland t-shirt in there, and these are dry and they're all safe and they're all sound, so I'm thrilled about that. That jacket's wicked. Look at the way he's sitting. He's got his arms folded. It reminds me of Begonia. Very cute. He could stay, or she. I'm not disheartened because I feel like I'm not making any progress, but I am. So this is the third bag today of rubbish that I've managed to half fill, and I found something I knew I kept. I knew it was out there, but this is sand from my spot on the beach in Coney Island in New York. That spot was my sanctuary, and I had the most incredible sort of emotions there, and just a life-changing experience, genuinely. And I'll tell you all about that another time, either in this vlog or in another one. But this is sand from Coney Island, and I'm going to do something with it. It's been in 2 bags for what, 15 odd years. I need to display it in something. I wonder if I've got anything to display it in. Let's have a think. Oh, hello. That was a little cat inside a handbag, vintage bag that I bought in Belfast with my friends from Belfast. And when I opened the bag and pulled it out, all 5 of us, all 5 women of various ages, daughters, mothers, grandmothers, went, oh. Oh. That got soaked. I don't know. I've had it since I was a child. It's one of those vintage. I think looks like I've ruined it. One of those vintage cassette players, you know, like a Walkman, but it's something else. Don't know what it is. Ruined that. My old Technica jogging pod. Ruined that as well. The stopper for one of those exercise balls. My Oyster card from London, and a very old cassette tape, I think, of me singing some effects as I think this was for some sort of angels. I think there's something really embarrassing on there, some terrible sort of, I know, yeah, no I don't. I don't know what's on there. I think I might get away with this. I don't think I have completely ruined it. It might work. I don't know if the batteries are going to have leaked and sealed it up though, but anyway, that was that. I've just made a little discovery. I was just going to take that sticker off and put it in the box. It was 50p, and it's got our name on the bottom. I can't quite work it out, but it looks like Steeler. It's Steeler? Dunno. Right, I've reached that stage where I'm just opening bags and then having a look and closing them up again, and then just sort of moving them around or putting them in another bag. So I know that that's time to stop. I did get that down. Look. If I can do one hump at a time, I think it would work. And I've got a little plan for this. I'm going to show you that, see what happens. I don't know if it'll be for this Friday, but next week definitely. Or I might do a little separate video. Can I save this belt? I hope so. Okay, I'm going in for a cup of tea. Right then, let's see if I can save this belt. Can I repair it, restore it, rescue it? I don't know. It's pretty bad, but what we've got is Glamorous Assistant, bucket, flamingo of water, and 2 little bits of white vinegar left from some Christmas project that went wrong. So let's have a start. I read on Google, oh, there's more tools. More tools. These are our tools. I read on Google that you're supposed to lightly brush off any mould on suede and then just lightly dab it with vinegar. However, I don't think they had this in mind at the time, because this is absolutely soaking. It accidentally got stuck, shoved, bunged in a bag and put outside, and it's been just sitting in the winter rain for about 4 months. So I don't think a little bit of light toothbrush. Oh, no. Ew. Is it actually? No, it's just smearing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is submerge it in acid. Right then. So I've tried just brushing it and it's doing nothing but smearing it and sending out spores. It's too far gone to be trying to dust it off. So I'm going to absolutely cover it in water. Let's do that for now. And I'm also gonna, what I'm trying to do is just kill the mould and the spores to start with. And then if I can do that, we might be in business, might be able to do something to save it. Right, I've scrubbed it with the diluted vinegar. So I sort of scrub like that on the suede, and I have lost a stone. There it is, but it can be glued back on if it survives. And the water's got a pretty nasty mould colour. What I'm going to do is rinse it a few times in the bucket and leave it in the bucket soaking in some fresh vinegar for a little while, maybe about 20 minutes, and then rinse it again and hang it up and see if there are any marks left on it, if it's salvageable. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, are you cold, baby? Yes, are you cold?
Right. So, right. We're going to give it... It's on its second vinegar soak. Rinse, soak, rinse, soak. And I might just swish it around for a bit. You don't have to watch. And then just let it sit for about, I don't know, another 10 minutes, and then I'll see what happens, see if there's anything left of the colour in the stones. Right, this is water. It's final rinse. I'm just going to give it like a bounce, 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 bounce. Sloosh. What have all been there? And then I'm going to just hang it up on the door handle and on the outside, and see what miracle appears tomorrow, or a car crash. Don't know. Right. There you go, mate. Good luck. Enjoy your night. See you in the morning. Night night. Right then, it's the next day and it's the moment of truth. Let's have a look. What's happened? I can see you. 1, 2, 3. No way. Absolute no way. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. It's witchcraft. Well, it's not, it's vinegar. That was all the vinegar, nothing more. I didn't do anything else. I didn't put the mould spray on it, nothing, just that. The stones are fine. There's one that's dropped off, but I've got it, so I can just glue that back on. But that is immaculate, crazy good. Wonder if it's taken the rust off. Yeah, it has actually, because that was all sort of green and gunked up. That is amazing. It's a miracle. So, hang on. It smells like chips. Chips. Here we are. That's an absolute score. What a result. I'm actually genuinely shocked. I thought there'd be at least some sort of residual loss of colour, you know, that sort of rings and circles and spots from the mould. But it's like it never happened. Oh, I'm sort of regretting throwing out 27 pairs of suede boots. That something very similar happened to, but I'm also relieved that I don't have 27 pairs of boots anymore. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. There we go. absolute joy. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to begin for have another look. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. Look at the, I mean, all the way. Okay, that's enough. So thanks so much for watching and listening and tuning in. I know my vlogs are a little bit sort of all over the place at the moment. But yeah, please stay with me. Please subscribe and have a lovely week. Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 Only a look. Look. Fixed it. You look fabulous in that. You would look the full Elvira. Yes, you would. How's that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nearly got the bait.